Mic check, 1 2, check check. Mic check check check, 1 2 3 1 2. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome inside Gallo Arena in Bourne, Massachusetts for this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Live on Twitch via Twitter. It is Sandwich High School versus Dennis-Yarmouth Regional High School. The Blue Knights against the Dolphins. My name is Jim McCabe, and thanks so much for being with us watching the stream today. This is a rescheduled game from not last Saturday a few days ago, but the previous Saturday. You may recall some winter weather came on through New England on that particular day, and DY was scheduled to come here, and they postponed all that, and now they are here and ready to go for what is a rare Monday afternoon game. You don't get too many of these, but here's what we're doing today, and this Sandwich team that's hosting this one today, they need this win in a big way. As we take a look at the Section 2 South standings, Sandwich is 4-8-1. Now they've still got games left that you need to be at a 500 record or better to make the MIAA postseason, and they certainly can still do that, but they got it's going to be a tough stretch of games coming up here against other teams that are in the same boat. That might not be as much of a sure thing this season, that almost all the Cape Cod teams make the playoffs as it was last season, but they'll certainly take a crack at it, and they're playing a DY team that's similarly hungry. This Dennis-Yarmouth team in the Section 3 South, 5-5-2, so they're in a bit better shape. We are now underway. Thanks so much for being with us, making sure everything's on the up and up. Should be good. Or maybe I'm not. Well, now I'm going to have to check. Stand by. Check, check, 1, 2. Okay, we're good. Got scared there. DY, they're the road team, so they're wearing the road jerseys. Those are green gradients with white as well. Sandwich jamming away in front of the net. There comes a bomb from the right point, out of play on deflection there from Harley Ellis. Okay, here are your starting goaltenders today. Dennis-Yarmouth is putting out number 30 in net, actually paired number 30s. It's always funny how that seems to work out more often than not. All right, so DY's goaltender is Mason Sheehan. We've seen him a number of times now in the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Solid goalie in net for Dennis-Yarmouth. Spent a lot of time here in the DY zone. He watches that shot go on by from Matt Hennian. And the goaltender for the Sandwich Blue Knights is Carson Schemenauer. Welcome back, Carson Schemenauer, to the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. And he made some really good saves last season in net for Sandwich, and now he's in net here today. Missed some time to start off this 2019-2020 season, but here he is today. And now this is going to be a shot. Sheehan makes the save on Max Slicer. And went out of play from there. We've played 2 minutes and 8 seconds of this first period. So again, the goaltenders, Sheehan and Schemenauer, and they're both number 30. Sandwich is having a good go of it so far with plenty of offensive zone time. Centered, pops up. It's going to be kept alive by Sandwich. Went out in front, and trying to snag that from going out in front unsuccessfully was Sheehan. Let's see if DY can finally get something going. Maybe not. It's going to be played right out of the zone by Connor Durant. Colin Norkovicius will play it across to Tim Clark. Clark through neutral and across the offensive blue line, who gets a shot on goal, and the save is made by Sheehan. Pressure from the newly platinum-haired Rob Cardillo. He is out there, and you will see him on the ice. It's that time of year. Rip doesn't go on net from Drew McKinnon. And it goes back out to center. One man's down here for DY. Got to watch out for him today. That's Tommy Julian. Julian, last time on the Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week, he was pretty neutralized by Nantucket, but he's a dangerous player out there. The last time these two teams played here on the Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week last season, it was a goal fest. About 15 goals scored in total. Julian had a few of them. This is hopped into the sandwich zone. One man in on the forecheck for DY is Griff Feely. Now it's going to be Julian playing it down low. There's Feely looking as his number 10 counterpart played it along. That's Drew McKinnon. And it's loose in center. Now Julian again crosses the blue line, and apparently the first one to do so with Feely with him. And Julian gets hit by Rob Cardillo. Feely tried to play it to a teammate up high. And Sandwich is able to cover that and rocket it in from the neutral zone, and this is going to be called offside. I don't know if we'll get the same goal fest that we got the last time these two teams played here, but good action so far to start out. This faceoff's going to come to the left of Mason Sheehan. Mike Barrasso is going to take it for Sandwich versus Will Vincent for Dennis-Yarmouth. And eventually here, I'm going to wait to see if somebody can control this. Maybe. Eventually, somebody's going to have to. Yeah, there it is. Shot score. That one from Matt Hemian. And it's 1-0 Sandwich. Boy, the face-off was taken, and forever and ever, neither team could get control of it. And really no control from Sandwich there, but Hemian got the shot off, and that's a lot of confusion for the goaltender Sheehan to have dealt with. Hard to get set when you don't know what's going to come. First goal of the game has been scored by Sandwich. Now this face-off is controlled cleanly by the Blue Knights, but eventually DY is going to have a player on this who tries to get it out. It's Griff Feely, slapped from the point by Colin Norkovicius and missing. Down from the left point missing from Tim Clark. But as long as it's kept alive, that's okay by Sandwich, and that is what happens here. Some physicality involving, I can tell you, at least Connor Durant for Sandwich before that breaks up and you miss it, and then that's it, you're done. I'm trying to reset the binoculars too. They were a little fuzzy. Grabbed by Feely. Good move by Griff Feely. This turns into a 2-on-1. Julian scores! Off the post and in. What a shot from Tommy Julian, and the 2-on-1 worked well with Griff Feely, and this game is tied at 1. As I was listening for the goal, and I had a feeling there was a possibility I was going to be 50-50 wrong. But sometimes as a hockey broadcaster, I'm still learning, but sometimes I'll just hope that I'm right and then pretend like I knew I was right the whole time. But I think that time I was wrong. I think they did actually give the goal to to the other player that I thought maybe was in there, but Hemian gets the assist. And I'll have to wait and see who that was. As we're too far gone now. It is 1-1. DY does get the game tied on a absolute rocket of a shot by Tommy Julian. Now Rob Cargello brings us in, backhands it out in front off of a DY stick, but then sat there for another backhand attempt in front by Jack Greeley, and that save made by Mason Sheehan. It's about halfway through the first period. Norkin Vicious off to the near side boards and then played along further. This man for Sandwich is going to get that back. Mike Barrasso, he turned it over and then got the puck back. Picking this up in his own zone is Cam Cavatorta. And out the center is muscle head on the far side by Zach Quenville. Sandwich will get this back. And Norkin Vicious will give it over to Tim Clark. And he'll send it ahead. And this is not deemed icing. And the Dolphins get it through center once more. It's Schemenauer making the save on that shot taken by Chad Holmes. Another one stopped by Schemenauer. Norkin Vicious collides with Tommy Julian. And out the center thanks to Zach Hawkins for Sandwich. And a whistle here as trying to get it into the Sandwich zone with Zach Quenville, but it wound up going into the bench of the Sandwich Blue Knights. Tommy Julian for Dennis-Yarmouth in the offensive zone. Now right below us as he sent it down. Julian's on the end boards now. Griff Feely spins away. Feely's going to come out in front. Good move from Griff Feely. He'll pass it and quickly moved out in front. Doesn't go for a shot and then goes over the net. That all hard work from Tyler McFarland. Now it's going to be skated out the center. Another platinum-haired one. Can't get it in the offensive zone. He had to skate towards the puck, setting on the blue line was Max Slicer. Half step slower for Sandwich to get in for forechecking. DY was able to get it out to center ice. 6 minutes and change in the first remaining. 1-1 the score. This will come out in front. Up high and then sent for Colin Norkin Vicious to consider pursuing, but he backs off. Dennis-Yarmouth will get this out to center. And one man trying to swing on there was Shea Terrio. Couldn't do it, get past the last line defense in the neutral zone for Sandwich. Colin Norkin Vicious will send it in. Sandwich will try and keep this pinned in. And are unable to keep it in on the line there. Norkin Vicious has one man on him. Getting a piece of that there on the clear attempt was Aiden Powers. Now Norkin Vicious for Sandwich will rifle it in from the red line. And Sandwich will send new players out onto the ice. This is played ahead. And Chad Holmes will dump this in. They've blown this net, I believe, for offside. This game's being brought to you today by Agway of Cape Cod, locally owned, family operated. Serving Cape for over 25 years with lawn, garden, wild bird, and pet supplies. Visit 3 Agway locations in Orleans, Dennis, and Chatham. Online at agwaycapecod.com. Center ice face-off. I don't know what they called there. Was it offside? May have been an inadvertent whistle. Could have something to do why they put it right at center ice. Standing up Mike Barrasso there a little bit was Zach Quenville. So go into the sandwich zone. Schemenauer thought about coming out, tapping things a little bit there was Ellis before he played it, and Dennis-Yarmouth sent it back down low. Now it'll be flushed by Drew McKinnon to open space for this man Harley Ellis, who's going to pass and to the left side. Chase down, played away though from Matt Hemian. Hemian tags back up as the puck sent back into the DY zone by Drew McKinnon. Norca Vicious off of the skate of Zach Hawkins. And now behind his own net, played out by Drew McKinnon. Skated up by Max Slicer through neutral. Taken away from him by Will Vincent. Look at the moves from Will Vincent. And the man going to the net. Vincent's going to turn to the forehand and shoot. And that one misses the net. This DY team, it's a lot different look than they had against Nantucket. Oh, and this is going to be brought in all the way. And not getting a shot there was Zach Hawkins. Now this is going to go out of play. And that's going to give me the chance to tell you that this game is also being brought to you by E.J. McGrath Insurance, your neighborhood insurance agency serving the Cape for over 50 years. Comprehensive insurance coverage at competitive costs. Call them at 508-385-5991. E.J. McGrath Insurance, Main Street in Dennis. 3.5 to go in the first period of a 1-1 game between Dennis-Yarmouth and Sandwich. Good check by Rob Cardillo off the stick of Tyler McFarland. He got that puck. Now this is glove down, score! From the point it went, and Jack Greeley gloved it down, had all day. Greeley scores to put Sandwich up 2-1. Get the primary assist there to Tim Clark. This will be ripped from the blue line. Mason Sheehan making the save on that shot from Clark. Sponsors today also include Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Your source for carpet, luxury vinyl, hardwood, tile, laminate, and more. Visit Carpet Barn, carpet1falmouth.com for more details or call 508-296-8189. Sandwich has dominated in zone time today. DY, maybe not spending a lot of time in the offensive zone themselves, but explosive sequences that have to concern DY. Oh man, is everybody okay? I really hope. You just had DY and Sandwich player and a referee collide there, and all turn into one person there for a moment. And it's always scary when you see skates go up like that, but I think the player I was most concerned about there, Mike Barrasso, is A-okay. Sure you'd prefer not to have that happen again? There's Clark. Pulls it away. And this is going to be given now to the man making the move for center, Colin McIver. He's going to give it on. So the man got spun around there as Greeley, the most recent goal scorer. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. They say onside. This is Feely's shot missing. That was close. I don't know how onside that was, but we play on. Rister from the point. Save made Schemenauer. On that shot from Zach Quenville. And now icing is going to be called on Sandwich with less than 90 to go in the first period. Seconds, that is. And this game's being brought to you finally also today by All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair. They offer chimney cleaning and repairs, installation of chimney caps and liners, wood stove installations, and much more. You can call them at 508-472-0388 or visit allcapechimneysweep.com. Back to action here. We got one more goal. We've got 3 scored in this first period. And check off the stick of Connor Durant. Durant's involved in this action once more. Now it's going to go to the line. Not able to get the shot off there was Drew McKinnon. Right next to him, though, Zach Hawkins to take it. Didn't get on net. Now played out to the neutral zone by Harley Ellis. And now this is going to be entered in by Max Slicer. Wrister save by Mason Sheehan. And the whistle with 36.7 seconds left in the first period. For DY, this is Cam Cavatorta. Played out the center. Swipe that away from the check of the forechecking of Tommy Julian. Sandwich, good job there to get it out. Now down to the last 10 seconds of the period. Glove down. Colin Norkovicius tried to get it out. Got some help. Ripped back in by DY, but the seconds are going down 3, 2, and 1. And here comes the buzzer. 2-1, Sandwich leads Dennis-Yarmouth after 1 period of play on this Monday afternoon. The Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week from Gallo Arena in Bourne. Take a break and come back with the second period for you in just a little bit. Welcome back. This is a first for the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, although I suppose this happens occasionally. We didn't resurface the ice. I guess we're a little bit short on time here today, so we're playing on uncut ice for the second period, and the second period is now underway from Gallo Arena in Bourne. It is Sandwich up 2-1. They're in the offensive zone, and not for much longer. And it is a 2-1 lead for Sandwich. I did get confirmation, maybe the public address said it wrong, that it was Hemian, so when you hear them on the highlights, it'll sound like I said, I'll have it all the way, but I thought I heard different. I thought I heard Hemian got the assist. One of the players told me it was Hemian. So Hemian's goal, the first one. And DY tied it on a goal from Griff Feely, or actually it was Tommy Julian. Julian tied it, and then the go-ahead goal from Jack Greeley. That's a broadcast joy today. Got Feely and Greeley. And Feely, his first name is Griff. So that, now that I've said that, hopefully means that I won't screw that up at any point. I was just enjoying a large slice of pizza from the wonderful folks that run the snack bar here. When I started to ask myself, where's the Zam? And this save from Carson Schemenauer on the hard shot that came in from Caleb Tully. Wasn't a slapper, wasn't a wrister. Didn't really look like a snapshot. I guess that's what you would call that. This is icing on Sandwich. One way or another, it was a hard shot in on Carson Schemenauer and made the save. This puck's now in the Sandwich zone. Finding some space. Getting it out there was Harley Ellis. Sandwich will turn it back to offense now, as the puck was sent along there, but now caught on and skated out by Will Vincent. Loose in neutral, Vincent grabs this, but EY's offside. I assume we'll have an ice resurfacing after the second period. Always enjoy watching we get the two Zambonis here, and the double ice resurfacing obviously takes half as long. Rob Cardillo will send this in. I thought he got the red line. Yeah, but they call him for icing. And a slow start here to the second period. Now you wonder how much of a factor it's going to be as this period plays on with the ice being a little bit rougher. And of course, these are only 15-minute periods in high school, so there's not nearly as much, so it's 30 minutes. Really brought it in for Sandwich. Gonna go out for the shot at the point. Cut down by the DY stick there. Was shot on by Tim Clark, and getting the job there and done there was Cam Cavatorta to make sure it didn't go on net. This one is going to go on net, and Mason Sheehan's going to get bowled over as he swatted that one away. Not for a shot on goal. Puck came in though, and was a close enough for discomfort there for Dennis-Yarmouth. Slow motion there, everybody kind of tumbling over each other, and Sheehan's okay. He was the one that looked like he got the worst of it. This will be played out of the zone. This is not going to be icing, sent all the way down by Tyler McFarland. And this rolling tire will be gotten to by Griff Gilly. Escapes the clutches of Mike Barrasso. Ripped in on the delayed offside here, went on net. Wouldn't have counted if that had gone in. Jack Hanscom sent it in. Now too far, this pass goes down the ice and Sandwich gets the icing call. We're 4 minutes and 1 second into the second period. There's lots of other action happening involving Cape Cod and the Islands teams today. I'll look at the scoreboard and keep getting these icing. I'll be able to look at it pretty quickly here. This will be sent into the D-wide zone by Max Slicer. Sandwich tried to keep it in, no. Harley Ellis for Sandwich, pushed it. Hoping for help. We'll get it here. And that's going to be able to get into the D-wide zone. That's Connor Durant in front. Bounces around, Slicer fires wide. Turn around and shoot. A little more difficult than if you set yourself, obviously. And the shot misses from Drew McKinnon. We're checking pressure from Sandwich. Below his own goal line, shoveled out by Jack Hanscom. To the blue line, delayed offside as it did get into neutral ice. Sent back in by Sandwich. And now skated out of the zone by Zach Weber. Played ahead, Sandwich recontrols. Entered into the zone by Greeley. Tried to get on for a shot there. Too many DY jerseys in the way. In front! Sheehan's got it! That one came out quickly to Jack Greeley. Now this man's going to skate up for DY. He gets wrestled down to the ice. This is going to be a penalty on the Sandwich player who's trying to plead his case, Colin Norkovicius. That's Colin Norkovicius. God bless you, bud. I got Vince McMahon on line one though on that one. This is the first penalty of the game. Won't be so funny if DY scores here for Sandwich High School, but playing defense, playing certainly physically there. Let's see what DY does now. This shot comes in, a save by Schemenauer on the shot from Cam Cavatorta. Holding was the official call against Norkovicius. Zach Quenville with a couple of Q's in his name, Z-A-Q. That's how you spell the first name. I think I asked last year, any relation to the NHL Quenville, and the answer was no. Griff Gilly stops on the far side. He gets it out to the point, returned to him by Quenville. And now on the interchange, it's back for Quenville. He'll let one go, then missed after he got the pass from Tommy Julian. Now out the center for Quenville to back skate. And almost stealing it away from him was Zach Hawkins. Griffin Feely for neutral. Offers one ahead for Tommy Julian, who's going to have to chase it down. And Julian will pop one up. That's going to go right into the glove of Carson Schemenauer. And they'll hold for the whistle. .51 seconds left in the power play. This is the first power play of the game for either team. Schemenauer is just going to melt this one down as it came right to him off the face-off. This is a clean face-off win for DY. On it, with it, Shea Terrio. But defense on him from Tim Clark, who shoves him. Terrio still on this, out to the right point. Wrister, really flung on there by Cam Cavatorta. The save was made by Schemenauer. Another one that Schemenauer redirects away from Jack Hanscom. And looks like it's going to be maybe clear time here for Sandwich. As it's going to be off the glass. Takes a weird bounce by Jack Reilly. Doesn't go all the way down like he wanted it to. Rob Cardillo is going to get through. Rob Cardillo. Score! They're going to say yes! As it goes off the post and in. That's the second one we've seen on this end that went in like that. Julian's goal earlier looked similar, but this time it's the individual effort from Cardillo to jump around and get on in. And that's a shorthanded goal for Sandwich. And they lead 3-1. For a second, I lost track of hit that had gone across the goal line. And Rob Cardillo with the physical celebration. Jammed his way into the end boards there. Sorry for the delay there. I wasn't 100% sure. Kind of like the Julian goal, I wasn't 100% sure if that had gone off the post and straight in or if I had lost track of it and it stayed out. But man, oh man, what a move from Cardillo to get to that point. And now here's the man that's going to step in. And Sheehan has got this offering from Kevin Jordan. And this is going to allow me to tell you that this game is being sponsored by Agway of Cape Cod, your local source for the pet food and supplies you need to keep your four-legged family members happy and healthy. Visit Agway in Orleans, Dennis and Chatham, online at agwaycapecod.com. Unbelievable stuff from Rob Cardillo there. And that gives Sandwich a little bit of breathing room with that shorthanded goal. It's towards the tail end of the power play. There was only a few seconds left in it. This is galloped ahead by Tyler McFarland. Puck goes off the end boards. And jammed that down the ice. This will be icing on Sandwich. And this game is also sponsored by E.J. McGrath Insurance in Dennis. Call them at 508-385-5991 to get a quote for home property, automobile, marine, and watercraft, and commercial line insurance. And our friends at Carpet Barn Carpet One Floor and Home are sponsoring this game. One store for your perfect floor with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Exclusive carpet brands including Bigelow Stainmaster, Lee's, Tigressa, Resista, Innovia Extreme Clean, Invincible, Rustic River, Hydrotech, Belterra Tile, Laminate for Life, and Voyager Exotic Floors. Tommy Julian off the end boards. DY's got to feel a little shell shock here. The Dolphins with that power play looking like they might get this game back tied. And then Rob Cardillo ripped that puck home. Julian sends it in deep. Jack Greeley's going to send it around. Cardillo loses it to Julian in his own zone. Tommy Julian's going to come out in front with it, not pass yet. Now he will sweep it across. And it goes on for the slapper. That goes on net. Zach Quenville save made by Carson Schemenauer. .540 to go in the second period. Jim McCabe here with you on the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. It's 3-1 Sandwich, the latest goal from Rob Cardillo. And that's the only one that's been scored here in the second period. You've seen that stick, a broken stick. A little physics lesson there on how much energy can cause us that. The blade part of the stick was spinning for a while there. All right, anyway, shot on goal here at the other end. Our end of the ice, Alumni corner. Save is made by Mason Sheehan. I mean, it's going to be a face-off here in the DY zone. I'm going to be here for the I'll be here in Alumni Corner for the Canal Cup coming up on Saturday. Very excited. First time, the second time I broadcast that game. The first time, the technology has really gotten great. Now video streaming is very easy to do on your phone, and you can measure how quickly things have gotten better because just in the couple of years since the last one I did, from the opposite end of the ice down in the sandwich zone, that was just audio. Now, this is going to be Rister, and the save is made. Getting all of his equipment on that one was Sheehan. The shot from Barrasso. Skated out to neutral. Some resistance met for Tyler McFarland, and Sandwich going to get it back into the DY zone. The Blue Knights will get new players out on to the playing surface. Across the middle of the ice there, and sent in to the sandwich zone by Zach Weber. Across the, I can't remember if that logo at center is the Bourne High School logo or the Gallo Arena logo. They both have the B in the middle. It is the Gallo Arena logo. Well, of course, this is the home of the Bourne Canalmen, along with many other teams, but it's the Canalmen that have their colors adorn the seats and other decorative features in this rink. No icing here. Didn't go down far enough. 3.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Tommy Julian's going to skate the long distance across the blue line, then stop. Good stick handling. Rister, and putting up that glove was Carson Schemenauer. He was ready for it, like he knew it was coming. Please allow me to also tell you the contest is sponsored by All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs. Locally owned and operated with over 30 years of experience, servicing and repairing all kinds of chimneys. All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repairs in Sandwich. 508-472-0388. Rob Cardillo. Rister up high on Mason Sheehan. Save is made. Almost able to get the rebound. Crashing in front was Colin McIver. Going to come back to the point. And stepping into that wrist shot. Going wide from Ellis. Cardillo turns. And shoots. And the whistle is, oh, but is the net off? Yeah, it is. Okay, hard to tell. Big pile of snow there. They do blow the whistle for the net, and they reset it. I think it must have been that way for a little bit though. Down the ice. Nope. Kids downstairs don't think so. Here comes a shot. Schemenauer the save from Ben McDowell. 2:35 remaining in the first period. Bourne's in action today. Barnstable is in action. Barnstable's going to be playing in about a half hour in Hyannis. They're playing Billerica. And that game is being broadcast. Not by me, but it is going to be on the air. Hammer time. Nope, not so much from Tim Clark. Taking advantage of this. Taking the other way. Tyler McFarland making the moves, but couldn't get cleanly across the blue line. And played back in sandwich ice by Matt Walsh. Sandwich will start right back up through neutral. And this is hammer time. Was going wide on that shot from Kevin Jordan, but in electing to stick out the glove was Mason Sheehan. for Feely through neutral. Feely going wide. I'm trying to finish his check on him. It's Max Slicer. Feely just kept skating away from it. Wraparound try wouldn't go from Will Vincent. That was going to be Zach Quenville off the outside of the post. Reaching for it was Feely. Played away from him by Tim Clark. Now down the ice, it's icing. 70 seconds remaining in the second period. Quiet crowd here. Not a full crowd. It's a Monday afternoon, you can understand. A rescheduled game would have been a bigger crowd, I'm sure. I am certain. Had this game gone at its original scheduled time of Saturday afternoon. But nonetheless, still a decent crowd here. Not empty in Gallo Arena by any means. And thanks so much for being with us online. Twitch via Twitter. Cardillo's shot missed. Way ahead, now to center. Cavatorta to Tully. And Caleb Tully's going to get to this in the sandwich zone. No chop at it. And sandwich is going to try to clear here. Kept by Zach Quenville, and that one in front, almost going for a good chance there. Half minute to go in the second period. Now turning and flipping this out to center is Greeley. Doesn't get it farther in the red line and before DY tried to advance, but now this is going to be taken by another sandwich skater who's going to move in here. And below the goal line, it's McIver. McIver lost it to his number 7 counterpart, Zach Quenville, as he tried to pass it out to the point. 10 seconds left in the period, less than that, now 5. And played into the sandwich zone by Caleb Tully. And icing. I think it's icing, or we have something else here. We have a penalty? Yeah, we do have a penalty. It was just called. I lost that. Didn't see it. I looked down for a second. That's all it takes. The penalty is against Sandwich. This is on Aiden O'Brien. .5 seconds left. Sandwich can't win the face-off cleanly. Still trying to slap shot. Anyway, was Eastman and clamping now, and that was Ben McDowell. All right, we're gonna get the ice resurfacing this time. Dennis-Yarmouth's gonna have just 1 second shy of a full power play to start the third period. And that's gonna be big for them because they are up, they're down opposite land. They might be up. The score is Sandwich 3, Dennis-Yarmouth 1. This is the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. And I'll return and have that period for you in just a little bit. Welcome back to the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, live on Twitch via Twitter. My name is Jim McCabe. This is Sandwich High School against Dennis-Yarmouth. And it is a 2-1 lead after 2 periods of play. 3-1 lead actually now for Sandwich. DY is going to start on the power play here in this third period. And we are underway. Resurfaced ice, just one here today we're getting, but looks nice. Resurfaced ice always looks nice. I'm not just saying that because it rhymes. Although, you should know something about me, I love rhyming. This shot comes in, score! Colin Norka, vicious there. That's a power, that's another shorthanded goal. Beg your pardon, that's a power play goal for Sandwich. I'm sorry, I had it backwards. Sandwich was on the power play, and they do score about a half minute in to the period and the power play. Norka has got it. We would have also accepted Norkovicius is delicious. Norkovicius doesn't miss. This, I don't know. It's a power play goal. Sandwich leads 4-1, their biggest lead of the game. And this is a must-have win for this Sandwich team today. Cannot afford to go 4-9. A win here today will bring them a little bit closer. Jack Greeley picks up the only assist. I don't think this Dennis-Yarmouth team is going to go away quietly. And we'll see if this goal against has galvanized them a little bit. Julian brought it in with purpose and stung it off the far side boards, but DY's heading off for the change. My third time seeing Dennis-Yarmouth in a week, and really has just depended on the competition. Nauset's having an off year. They played them. We saw them. They had a great game against them. Very tough Nantucket team this season. That was less than a week ago that well, those were both last week. And Nantucket really shut the offense down for DY in that one. Now in this one, Sandwich offense is breaking through. It's not as if DY's offense has been poor. And not really any other aspect of the DY game as well, but Sandwich is coming to play here today. That has been very much the case. Colin Norkovich is the latest goal scorer. And this is going to be gotten out to center. Jack Greeley on the pass from Colin McIver. Greeley shot. Mason Sheehan fights it off. And that one goes way up there and into the American flag as the whistle blows. Right off the face, soft shot. Rob Cardillo's save was made by Mason Sheehan. In neutral, sent back into DY ice. And first on it is Matt Walsh. And played out the center. And Markovicius sends it back for Tim Clark. Clark, the feet shuffle, and got some separation from Aiden Powers as he skated ahead. And takes a interesting trajectory into the EY zone as it's sent in, but EY's going to skate it back. Got a little backhander puck that goes to sandwiches McIver and play back into neutral and then dump back into the Dolphin zone by Norkovicius, who's going to head off. Now it's Will Vincent for the Dolphins. Will Vincent's got some space on the right wing, and he's a big guy, and he's able to get by a couple sandwich players. And Vincent to the puck first below us in alumni corner. Vincent sends it back down low, and there's Tommy Julian giving the scary look to Drew McKinnon, but McKinnon was able to play it out and then further ahead and count it as a turnover on the pass. Puck sent ahead from Kevin Jordan. DY brings it back in. Getting to this is going to be Harley Ellis. Ellis smacks it out to neutral, too far for Connor Durant. But then Max Slicer in support to send it into the Dolphin zone. And we've played the first almost 4.5 minutes of this third period. Here comes the wrist shot from the left point. That one off the glass from Drew McKinnon. Puck goes down into the sandwich zone, no icing, so it's McKinnon with the man giving chase there, Andrew Medeiros for Dennis-Yarmouth. Now this is going to be a zone entry, and it's going to be passed out in front of backhander. Shamanauer makes the save. Whistle blows. The puck goes in on the pass from Chad Holmes. Oh, they call this a goal for Dennis-Yarmouth, but the whistle blew. The whistle blew way before the puck was played in. Dennis-Yarmouth celebrating. I don't know if they're going to get this goal, though. I mean, that's absurd. I mean, it was shot after the whistle. Let's see. The two officials have talked here. And what's the determination going to be? He blew the whistle, and somebody else said that too. Well, we all saw it. They still got the two up on the board. I've just learned today on Twitch how to actually go back and look at replays. I know. And they are going to put this as a face-off. I don't know, guys. I don't think so. I'm going to take another look at this. But the whistle blew before the puck was shot, and that should automatically negate the goal. If it's the opposite way, then you're talking about the possibility of an intention to blow the whistle. But I've never seen that before. The whistle blows and they shoot it in and they say it's a goal. Well, guess what? The Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week is here, and they're going to take a look at that, and I think they're going to realize that that wasn't the right call. 9:28 to go in the third. This has given Dennis-Yarmouth entry back into things here. Now just down 2. Had trouble hearing that one. Slap shot. Tim Clark winds up going off the dasher after it took a deflection in front. Things get a little spicier here. You can feel the air. The air smells spicier, I'm going to tell you that. After that goal, everybody's all of a sudden now a more alert about what's going on here. It's going to be shoveled out of the zone, but it's going to be brought right back in by Clark. But not able to hold on here. And it's going to be a loose puck shot at by Max Slicer, but that one didn't go on goal. Colin Norkovicius passes it through center. Slicer is going to go to his right, and eventually DY player is going to get a touch on this. Here comes a wrister. Zach Quenville saves Schemenauer. There's a rebound. Will Vincent does a great job to pass that out to the point. He was diving. Now another one comes in that misses from Cam Cavatorta. And the Dolphins have come to life here. Great effort by Will Vincent. Dove. And it worked as a perfect pass out to the point just a moment ago. Out of the zone by Harley Ellis. Down the ice. Icing is called. I'm coming up here now. I know you're not watching it with me, but I am coming up to this goal that was awarded to Dennis-Yarmouth. I don't know if I'll get to it in time before the face-off drops, so I'm going to keep looking at this. As the stoppages ensue. I'll get another chance here. All right, I think we're going to get the time here. Holmes was the first man in, maybe not here. Maybe on the next one. 6:54 at the puck drop, remaining in the third. Jack Greeley. Trying to pass it. Goes up on a touch from the Dennis-Yarmouth stick. Now this is muscled along and taken deep by McIver. DY is able to get it out to neutral, but now this is going to be taken back into this DY zone by Greeley, and then just briefly. Now this is the re-entry from Clark. He passes off the near side boards. Rob Cardillo trying to grab this from Zach Weber. And we've gotten a penalty call here. I think this is on Cardillo. All right, so Tolley passes. And there's the shot from number 3 for DY. They give the goal to McFarland, I believe is who they gave it to. They should give it to him anyway. This is the power play for Dennis-Yarmouth. The penalized player, Rob Cardillo. Schemenauer the save. There's going to be a big rebound. Schemenauer another one. On Cam Cavatorta. So we're giving the goal to McFarland, are we? DY down 4-2. On the power play, Tommy Julian gives it, and great there effort by Zach Quenville to keep it. Down low, Julian will go all the way out to the point position, and hold on, shoot, it's blocked. It's going to have the puck stay with them. And you always hear about the puck fighting and having the ability to find its way with good players. Julian's going to step out in front, backhanders, Gemauer to save. It's loose underneath the sandwich skater there, Barrasso, and now they've blown the whistle. All right, so let me just say that this was close with this DY goal. The puck was on its way to the net. The puck was on its way towards the goal line. On McFarland, the last one to get a touch on it. So it's still, for me, seeing that a few times, I would not have given that goal, because when you see a situation like that, I mean, that's normally a situation where the offense gets the short stick. They get the short straw. It was clearly a situation where the referee lost sight of it, was trying to blow the whistle. But I guess I'll offer maybe a bit of an apology, and just to say it may not have been nearly as black and white as it first did appear. But here we go now with Julian, the backhander off the side of the net. DY's power play has concluded.
Let's go, let's go!
And again, the goal to McFarland. Julian, the other goal scorer for Dennis. They're down 2. They couldn't get within 1 on the power play. And gets his stick lifted here. Julian's going to get the penalty. Tim Clark had his stick lifted there, and that looked legal. But they're going to call hooking on Julian. So both teams have gotten a call against them here in this third period that neither may be too thrilled with. That's going to give me time as I've been looking here. And I got to tell you about my sponsors. Agway of Cape Cod's one of them. Greenhouses open now year-round and stocked with beautiful and easy to care for houseplants, as well as great unique gifts. Visit Agway in Orleans, Dennis and Chatham, and online at agwaycapecod.com. And E.J. McGrath Insurance Agency, personal lines of insurance, including auto, homeowner, professional, liability, personal, and commercial umbrella policies. Visit ejmcgrathinsurance.com to learn more. Ay, ay, ay. Julian, or no, number 3 actually for Dennis-Yarmouth. McFarland got spun around by Greeley, and that is going to end the Dennis-Yarmouth penalty kill. We're going to have 4-on-4 for almost a full 2 minutes. And with 2:44 remaining in the game, this is getting down to the end of things here. It's going to be cleared down the ice. Let me also tell you this game is being brought to you by Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor, with 3 convenient locations in Falmouth, Mashpee, and Hyannis. Exclusive warranty options up to the life of the installation to cover any possible soils or stains. Carpet Barn, Carpet One offers a healthier living flooring installation system, first antimicrobial flooring installation system to keep allergens, dust, mildew, and mold away. Rob Cardillo will get it out to center. Cardillo, plenty of speed and space, and the shot. And it's out of play on the save from Mason Sheehan. Finally, this game's sponsorship includes all Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair and Sandwich. Nice day today. 40s, The term I heard was decorative clouds. I like it. But don't worry, we still got another month of meteorological winter left, and on the cold nights ahead, they can install a wood stove, or if you already have one, All Cape Chimney Sweep Home Repair, they can repair it, and if you need a new one, they can replace it. That's All Cape Chimney Sweep and Home Repair. 2 minutes and change remaining in the third. Rob Cardillo, wrister. Mason Sheehan, the glove save, and he holds on. So Julian got the call for hooking, really for tripping. And DY eventually is going to get about 20 seconds of power play time. And you wonder if they'll time the pulling of the goaltender, if that's what they elect to do, when that man advantage begins. I would not be surprised if it went down to exactly that, but we'll see here, because we are now down to less than 2 minutes, and time is of the essence for the Dennis-Yarmouth Dolphins. Colin Norkovicius couldn't clear. This is going to be turned over to Griff Feely, who passed it out in front, but it actually made some contact with the glove of Schemenauer as it went on by. And now that player was a non-factor on the far side, Shea Terrio, and it's out the center for DY, but they get it back and shallow into the sandwich zone. The net's empty for Dennis-Yarmouth. So here we go. We are still 4-on-4 for another 10 seconds or so. Dumped in by Griff Feely. Will Vincent in the corner, far side. Vincent gets out to the point, and it's passed back down low by Matt Walsh. Behind the net for Feely, here's the stick tap. And he gets it to that player who tries to keep it away. Oh, and the man overskates it here. That's going to allow Feely to shoot off the outside of the net. Now it's Julian who's out there, and this is big for them, the Dennis-Yarmouth Dolphins, to get Julian back out there. Vincent, Walsh, now bouncing around the left circle. Cardillo's going to take it, and Cardillo's going to rip down the ice, and it's going to be icing. The brief power play for Dennis. If Sandwich had been able to ice it while the power play was ongoing, then they wouldn't have gotten a call for icing there, but now we are back to even strength. Both teams with their timeouts, and you got a labored player that's over his bench there. That's Griff Feely, and they are going to decide to call the timeout now. Dennis-Yarmouth. Saw that one coming a mile away. I want to get Feely out there. DY team's got a really good top unit here. That is definitely going to make things interesting for the last half minute of play. If Dennis-Yarmouth can win this face-off, and then they could really set themselves up. But they need two to get the tie. While this timeout's being taken, please let me tell you that the Cape Cod School Hockey Game of the Week is going to be off tomorrow. But then Wednesday, got a couple of games on Wednesday. Double header. I think we got a double header. I got to check, actually. Schedule's got Nantucket in 2 different places, so we're gonna have to see about that. But tentatively, Barnstable and Nantucket are going to be featured on Wednesday for the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, and then it's the Canal Cup on Saturday. Sandwich at Bourne, 7 p.m. Be here or be watching. Face-off win. Dennis-Yarmouth did get a shot on goal there. This is angled off the boards out and down, and this might be icing. No, not far enough. It's going to be grabbed by Cam Cavatorta, and he's going to play it through neutral in a hurry. Cardillo at the offensive blue line played it, and now it's going to go to the stick of this player who shoots. Missing the net there was Drew McKinnon, and now 10 seconds left. DY has run out of time to tie this game back up, but they might want to get some momentum for themselves with one more goal. One more shot is going to be a save for Schemenauer. .9 seconds left, and Sandwich is going to come out on top in this one this afternoon/evening. Final is yet to be determined here. DY is going to try and get one more here. They got guys ready on the face-off, but it's a face-off win instead for Mike Barrasso, who got a shove from Tyler McFarland, and Barrasso gave McFarland a look, but not much more than that, and this game is over. 4-2 is the final. Sandwich beats Dennis-Yarmouth. A big win here for the Blue Knights. at Gallo Arena this afternoon / evening. The game winner is going to go to the goal scorer for Sandwich was Cardillo, I believe, was the... Did I not write down the third and fourth goal scorers? Well, let me tell you, Matt Hemian was the first. Jack Greeley also scoring. Cardillo and Norkavicius. Yeah, it was Cardillo who scored the third goal. So that's the game winner for Sandwich here today. And again, Colin Norkavicius with the final goal to give a little bit of a breathing room for Sandwich. 2 goals from Dennis-Yarmouth to Tommy Julian and Tyler McFarland. And let me just once again say here that you know, I don't always get things right, and I'm really glad I'm able to look at the replay on things now. I'm sorry it took me so long. Those of you who have watched me with these games on Twitch, it's a new platform, so I'm trying to figure things out, but I was able to look at that replay, and that second DY goal I still think was somewhat controversial, but anyway, DY, it provided for an exciting finish at the end here, that's for sure. DY certainly played hard enough today to warrant having scored multiple goals, and those were scored by Tommy Julian and Tyler McFarland, once again telling you that. And I think that's it for me, signing off for this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. One more time, the final score, Sandwich High School over Dennis-Yarmouth Regional by the 4-2 final. Thanks so much for being with us, and tune in for hockey action on Wednesday, and then for you Sandwich supporters, make sure to tune in on Saturday night. Canal Cup, very excited. We'll be here, and hope to see you in person or online. Bye-bye for now.